Thanks for joining us on ENCA. Good morning. Now, the Western Cape has a Children's Commissioner. Child rights specialist Ms. Christina Nomdo formally accepted the post last week. She becomes the first Children's Commissioner in the whole country and an advocate for children and a guardian of their rights. Ms. Nomdo will take office from the 1st of June. She joins me from Cape Town via Skype now. First of all, congratulations, Ms. Nomdo, having taken this new post, that it's a new of its type in the whole country. And I see you've chosen the 1st of June as the date when you start, and that's International Children's Day.
Yes, thank you very much for your well wishes. It's an auspicious day indeed.
Yeah, now, what the role, I mean, let's just say you can take our viewers into your confidence. What are you going to be doing? What are you actually going to be tasked to do?
Well, my role is clearly outlined in the Western Cape Commissioner Act 2 of 2019. So I have a list of responsibilities which include monitoring, investigation, research, lobbying, and advising of government, basically, to make sure that we move closer to the realization of children's rights.
So it's a lot of advocacy for children and being a guardian of their rights. I mean, this is that history-making stuff, as we've just said in the intro. But you are taking this role, you are taking it up at a time when children in our country and everywhere else in the world are really dealing with things like fear and uncertainty due to the coronavirus.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that's one of the most important roles of the Commissioner, is to help children's voices to be heard during this time. I'm involved in the National Planning Commission, so we have a project at the moment that reaches out to children during lockdown. And what you've expressed is absolutely correct. They're sad, they're fearful, they're angry, they miss their friends. So these are the things that they want policymakers to understand. They're worried about their education.
Yeah. Your office is going to be independent, from what I understand, in line with that Western Cape Commissioner for Children's Act. That independence, what does it give you? What does it allow you to do as a guardian of children's rights in the province?
Well, the office is created by Chapter 9 of the Western Cape's Constitution. So if you think of it, it's similar to the South African Human Rights Commission, the Public Protector, those kinds of institutions that protect democracy. So it's in line with those kinds of support institutions that really wants to create a human rights framework in the country, and especially in this case, a child rights framework.
Who's going to fund your office? Where does your budget lie?
Well, it comes from the Western Cape Fiscus, so it will come from there, but it is an independent institution.
I'm asking this because a few months ago, actually it was not a few months ago, it was last year in April when I interviewed the Chief Justice Mogoeng in terms of the office of the Chief Justice. He was hoping that the Chief Justice office can be given a bit of autonomy, including in its own budgeting and independence, because it allows you to really be a true Chapter 9 institution. That was really what I was trying to get to. Are you concerned that because you're funded by the provincial fiscus, they might have a hold on your office?
I think that I will make it very clear from the start that the autonomy and independence of the office is very important. And so administratively, we also need to work towards that autonomy.
Okay. Now, during the first few weeks, Ms. Nomdo, of the national lockdown, we had reports that the National Helpline and other child lines that we have in the country and for abused women and abused children received tens of thousands of distress calls. How do you plan to use your office to help the abused children of the Western Cape?
That's one of a big concern within the child rights sector at the moment, especially child protection, because the character of violence in our society is that children are violated sometimes by those closest to them. And so children may actually be in lockdown with their abusers. And we are very concerned about how to support them during this time. And I think messages such as on the media to encourage them to contact Childline hotline, for example, and to reach out via other mechanisms that they may have, trusted individuals within their households